So, as you can probably hear, actually, I've been floored with the cold this week, and it's so frustrating because after last week with the issues with the car and making everything work still, I was just looking forward to just a week of just full steam ahead and no issues and just getting on with the diet. But that's been very much not the case. It's Saturday now, no content for the week because Rachel's been away in Arran with her family, and Monday onwards I have just done absolutely nothing. I've had no energy, and it's not ideal to be training anyway when you're under the weather. So my goals have quickly had to realign for this week. It's been a case of forgetting about fat loss, forgetting about muscle building, and just focusing on my goal was just to try and feel a bit better. And thankfully, today, I've been feeling thereabouts. So I've went into the gym, done a couple of lighter sessions, a couple of like reps in reserve, leaving the logbook out, and just kind of get a bit of movement again, which has been good. It's been frustrating not getting into the gym because it's a bit of a mental battle in itself, isn't it? Feeling like I'm not progressing, but like I said, the goals for this week had to change. So in that sense, I'm still progressing, but it's just been a bit of an annoying week. But yeah, like I said, Rachel's been away in Arran this week, so we are away to do our kind of weekly food shop. I say kind of weekly because we'll do a bigger shop and then top it up as and when we need it. So we'll take you along and show you what foods we buy and our kind of process around that. So yeah, join us for that.
We don't tend to do a weekly shop. We have tried it and it just resulted in so much wastage. So
Just
we
because
tend,
about how much food, like fresh food, we buy.
yeah,
It just goes off before
if
we
we
get a
bought
chance to use it all.
if we bought 2 packs of chicken, then like chances are the chicken goes like off before, and I'm funny about chicken as well.
Chicken in particular.
Is the only thing that goes off for us.
So,
But in terms of even like fresh fruit and stuff, fruit goes bad in that. So we do tend to buy things as and when we need them. So like
we'll do one bigger shop.
Yeah.
And then I say bigger, like this is as big as it'll get.
Yeah.
Even then it's not. And then I'll just be topping up kind of day to day.
Yeah. I feel as if we have one that's got like juice and spices and things like that, things that will last a wee while. And then we just kind of top it up with the fresh stuff, the dairy stuff, and the stuff we use every single day.
The wee bits and bobs.
Yeah, we do eat.
We do eat.
We do eat. I was about to say we eat quite similar things just for ease for us, and just so we kind of know what we're buying. We do buy the same stuff every week.
Yeah, I think a lot of people quite often as well just go to shops not knowing what to buy and they end up buying rubbish.
I always have an idea in my head of the things we might need.
Yeah.
Even if I bring them home and I'm like, oh, we've already got that, then it's not too bad. But we just thought we'd deep dive right into it. Now, as we said, this is not everything we eat in the week. It's just things that we pick up time and time again.
Saturday. This will probably do us until like Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe not. We'll need to top up other things, but some things will last us. So I thought we could split it up into sort of our proteins stuff, stuff that we have like carb wise, and like fresh things as well. So to begin with, diced chicken breast. So we buy diced because we're lazy. Pretty much. We just can't bother cooking it. Can't bother chopping it. And we buy that. How much is that? That's 600 grams. I do 4 meals for us. So a couple of days that'll do us.
Yeah, depending on what day it is.
Yeah. We buy the Fudge 0%. I'm going to consider when I'm not in a calorie deficit going up to the 5% fat one. I know. Wild. But this is definitely the best macros if you're looking for a fat-free, high-protein yogurt, because for 100 grams it's 54 calories, 10 grams of protein. So if you go...
Super filling as well.
Yeah. I sometimes struggle to finish it. Like, I'm like, oh, this is so much. I'll have 200 to 250 depending on what I feel like in that morning. And I would usually have that with granola, fruit, honey.
I have it with berries, and like with 200 grams of berries, it's a full.
Yeah, it's really, it's a lot. This is mine. 2 chicks, egg whites. So you get this in the... you get this in Morrison, but you get it maybe at like the baking fridge, where you get like stork butter and lard and things. It does say like suitable for baking and things like that, but basically this is egg whites, and yeah, I'm sure you could separate the eggs on your own. I don't think you would get them as compact as that. I think you would have to buy a 12 pack to get. Who can be bothered doing that? This is so easy, it's so smooth. I have this in my protein pancakes, and I have it in an omelette, an egg white omelette. And it just, I was saying to Callum, it's been a complete game changer. I feel as if I get another meal out of my calories, because this is so low in calories yet so high in protein. Like, so for 100 grams of it, it's 48 calories, 10.9 grams of protein. So really, really, really good. And no carbs, no fat, nothing. So this has been my latest find. It's not cheap though, it's a wee bit scary. Are we moving on? This is the only protein stuff we have, I know. I did just buy bacon medallions today. And we topped up on actual eggs. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else looking at the fridge.
Yeah, other protein sources in the fridge. Almond milk.
That doesn't have protein in it.
No?
No. The Dairy Leaf triangles. Give me them out. I buy the blue cheese ones. If you like a kind of strong cheese flavour, it actually is nice. It doesn't taste like blue cheese. It just tastes like strong cheese. And I like mature cheddar and stuff like that. So, anything else? No, almond milk definitely doesn't have protein in it.
Who knew?
Did you not know that?
No, I thought it was just milk.
No.
But yeah, that is a kind of protein. Eggs.
Yeah. That's it.
Yogurt, chicken. Bacon. Protein powder.
Sometimes you have chicken sausages.
Yes, chicken sausages, which are very good as well. I'm not even in the camera here. Chicken sausages, the Hex chicken sausages, they're very good on a bagel or
otherwise. Chopped up in a pasta.
That's what I was going to say, chopped up.
So, carbs. Now, our main carb sources for us come from bagels, rice and potatoes. And I just want to give a special shout out to Warburton's bagel thins, the cinnamon and raisin ones. So these are amazing, and I would eat these every day if I could. I love them with bacon in them, so that kind of sweet and salty. So good, right? So, and I also like these for a little sweet snack if I've got calories. Stop.
I'll tell you no.
Don't tidy up, you're making a noise.
Sorry, I'll edit out the noise.
So, you've just made me lose my train of thought. Yeah, these are great if you've got calories at the end of the day. They're 58 calories and they've got wee chocolate bits in them. So yeah, I like them.
They have always been my kind of go-to snack as well.
Yeah.
Chocolate flavoured, so it's not as if even the salted or salt and vinegar ones, they're also very good flavour.
I like them, and I like the sour cream and onion ones as well.
Have I had them?
You've never had them. And I like the caramel ones.
Caramel ones are, yeah.
Caramel ones are good as well.
Yeah. But,
right.
It's like a snack.
Yeah.
Snack a jack.
But, as I say, we've not bought these in a long, long time, have we?
Yeah.
Couple of months. And it's only for me if I've got calories left over.
When I went from my bulking phase to this diet, it was just squares, bars, snacker jacks. That was the first initial drop in my calories, and it was just the kind of additives in terms of diet. which is them, unfortunately, because I do like them.
We'll move on to the fresh stuff. So
Other stuff is carb-wise, potatoes, rice, but
we meant to buy potatoes.
we forgot the potatoes, which is maybe a downfall of doing this kind of semi-regular.
Sometimes we do, but at the same time, you don't need potatoes today, and I know for a fact.
I do because I'm cooking for tomorrow.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
You're going to eat what? You could not back. There's a few. How much do you need? 150?
Yeah.
Fine. Right, fresh stuff. The main fresh things we buy are fruit, salad.
Yep.
That's it?
Yeah.
Fruit and salad?
Yeah.
Open the fridge. Let me see if there's anything else fresh.
Fruit, salad.
What's that?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms, veg. So, yeah, today we bought strawberries, we bought blueberries,
And then more blueberries.
and then more blueberries because it was 3 for £5. Look at the size of those strawberries. So, we're looking forward to them tomorrow. Strawberries are the most you get for the least amount of calories. So they're the best bang for your buck.
Especially with that size.
Yeah, but 100 grams of strawberries are 33 calories, and 100 grams of blueberries I think are 69. So if you're on a cut and you're wanting more, go for the strawberries. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to have loads of yogurt, my granola, and I'm going to do strawberries and just a wee bit of blueberries because you don't need that many to bring a nice taste. So yeah, blueberries as well. I sometimes think blueberries are a hit and miss. So is all fruit, but Morrison's fruit I quite like.
Yeah, they can be dodgy, rapid.
Yeah. And the other life hack that we buy them every day, I think these are like 50p, is the little crunchy lettuce, shredded lettuce. No, wait, no, I wasn't finished with it. But, so this one, it reminds me of, if you ever had a McChicken sandwich, the lettuce that you would get with the sauce. Well, I know that's what it is, I know, but like, it just makes me think about that, because I used to love that. So we buy these every day. Every day. We keep Morrison's in business for that.
Just more blueberries.
More blueberries. And show the pink onions.
I've shown it on the vlog before, but yeah.
We need
that
more
shredded lettuce with some of the pink onions from Aldi. You don't need anything better for a salad.
And the final, no, not the final thing, but we also buy quite a lot of seasonings because
we don't cook properly, we just use the air fryer.
Yeah, we literally don't use an oven. I used to store things in the oven. I don't fully know how to work it actually, but we do seasonings. So we like the air fry ones from Schwartz. So this one is banging chicken and this one is cheesy chips. So obviously we put that on our potatoes, we put that on the chicken, and it just gives a nice flavour. We've not bought these in a wee while. And then finally,
using southern fried chicken or barbecue.
Southern fried's too spicy for me though.
You ever heard of southern fried?
Spicy. Honestly, I was like, I can't make a lot of spice. And then because I can't see cream cheese, I saw these on offer. So it's Tango strawberry smash and they're sugar free, and I was like, Cam, can we get them? So
do you want that taste review? Yeah,
can we? Do you want one too?
Sure. Strawberry drinks are usually quite weird for me. See is it also called it's Strawberry Dream, the monster? That's quite weird, isn't it?
Okay. Smell it first.
Cheers. Smell strawberry, and that's the first kind of thing I've been able to smell all week.
It does taste like strawberry.
It does. Yeah, give it to him. But yeah.
And it also doesn't taste sugar free. I think sometimes things can taste like they're sugar free.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's it.
So yeah, solid rating for that.
And every few days, I buy a new Volvic bottle.
I just buy one, maybe every other month, and I just
mine actually smelled. So I was like, no, I need a new one. So
someone came to me in the gym. I was going to say the other day, but it generally was about a month ago at this point, and asked me where I got the cherry Volvic, and I couldn't tell him because it was so long ago. I just had no idea. But yeah,
probably be a name.
think it was in Asda, and that just goes to show, because when did I
When
shop
do we
in
ever go
Asda?
to Asda? It must have been when you were on site and going somewhere. Nah.
It might, I don't know,
Might
it
be.
might have been. But yes, that's our kind of, I don't want to call it a food shop, although it is a food shop, it's not like a 1 week
Yeah.
effort.
I suppose we're talking about what we eat in a week.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a better way of putting it. What we eat in a week.
what we eat in a week.
So yes, hopefully next week I'll be feeling better. Have a clean run at
Cal's
things.
not been feeling well at all.
And yeah, you just continue to power on. Smash it.
Yeah.
So yeah, what week is it? This week is week 7, so join us for week 8.
Join us for week 8.